Hello everyone, welcome to this quick video presentation on IRIS automated coding system implementation to achieve cause of deaths, highlighting on IRIS implementation overview. This video presents information on IRIS, a software developed and maintained by the IRIS Institute. My name is Ms. Ankita Sangle and I am working as an IRIS IT specialist with the CDC Foundation supporting Data for Health initiative activities in India. I support the IRIS implementation and maintenance activities in MCGM through the Unit for Strengthening Cause of Death Data based at the Tata Memorial Center. In this quick video, I am going to give you an IRIS implementation overview. Please note that this is only one of the many ways of implementing IRIS. Now let's start with it. The Civil Registrations and Vital Statistics System registers all births and deaths. So with the help of CRVS line list, the demographic data of the deceased is obtained in a line list, including the primary needed information fields as you can see here. Registration number uniquely identifies the deaths, so is also considered as the primary key. We also obtain the date of death, age, sex, and place of death of the deceased. Along with that, the name and address are also obtained, although this information is optional. We obtain medical information of the deceased certified by the doctor on a WHO recommended MCCD form. Then the IT consultants and medical coders come into the picture. But for them to work in coordination and the information to be helpful with further processing, it is important that the line list data and the actual MCCD forms are in sync. The medical coders start manually coding the MCCD forms. It is important that the forms are filled properly using uniformly accepted language. The medical coders are responsible for doing the WHO ICD-10 and IRIS compatible coding on the MCCD forms. For that, the coder should have updated knowledge about the developments in the WHO ICD-10 codes. Concurrently, the IT consultants are responsible for preparing the IRIS implementation setup. They load the demographic data obtained from the line list into the ident tables in the certificates database provided by IRIS in order to prepare lots and load them into the database. The IRIS application is then set in a client-server environment to be used by the data entry clerks or operators who are responsible for doing accurate data entry in ident and medcode tables with the help of corresponding MCCD forms. Meanwhile, the IT consultants are required to maintain and customize the IRIS software and dictionary using the other database, namely tables provided by IRIS. It includes setting precise age and sex constraints specific to the ICD-10 codes and also marking rare diseases based on local medical conditions. After these settings are done, the data entry operator or clerks can batch process the data entered lots and get the rejects resolved by the coders. So once the lots are finalized by the data entry operators and coders, the IT consultants can obtain the underlying cause of deaths from IRIS and prepare various cause of death analysis reports. This is how IRIS implementation with code-only mode can be done. Although For the text mode, the diagnosis terms written by doctors should be very precise and the dictionary and standardization records should be updated as per the WHO ICD-10 guidelines. The information presented in this video comes mainly from the IRIS website that is available on the link presented on the slide. Please consider looking at the website for further information on IRIS, how it is maintained, the countries implementing IRIS and engaged in the core group, and any other questions you may have. Information presented in the video on WHO ICD-10 comes from the WHO ICD website that is available on the link presented on the slide. Also, please consider looking at the website for more information on ICD-10 and ICD-11 and any questions you might have about the various versions of this mortality classification system. I hope you found this short video on IRIS helpful and hope you consider watching the other IRIS and informational videos we have developed and posted on YouTube channel of the Unit for Strengthening Cause of Death Data. Please stay tuned for further videos on IRIS implementation. Thank you.